Hi, I hope you are aware that a lot of people are practicing intermittent fasting, but they are not getting it the right way. They are doing it the wrong way. So, this is how to practice intermittent fasting and achieve positive results. Okay, let's get to it. I think we have an idea of what intermittent fasting is about. It's just a eating pattern. Now, yeah, it's a eating pattern that involves period of eating and periods of fasting. You eat and you fast. That's just what intermittent fasting is all about. Yeah, intermittent fasting is not for everybody. So, who are these people that are exempted from intermittent fasting? Number one, pregnant women. As a pregnant woman, well, practicing intermittent fasting while you are pregnant is going to be very, very difficult for you. And if you are not careful, being that now your hormones have a lot of control over your body, so if you're not being careful, you might just get into what we call hypoglycemia because you're not just feeding for one person. So pregnant women, I don't think intermittent fasting is safe enough for you. Then another set of people are breastfeeding mothers. Like, why do you want to practice intermittent fasting when you are breastfeeding? Why not just wait when you are done breastfeeding? You can kickstart intermittent fasting. Another set of people that I wouldn't advise them to go for intermittent fasting. Young children and teenagers. No, it's not advisable for young children and teenagers. People with eating disorders. No, except your doctor advises you to do so. People that are on certain medications, that require them to eat. Yeah. People that have low blood pressure. Don't do it. Except your doctor is monitoring you. So now, what are those things that you don't do right that makes it look as if your intermittent fasting journey is not working for you? How come it's working for this person and it's not working for me? There are certain things you're not doing right. Okay. Number one thing is before you even embark on a journey of intermittent fasting with the goal of losing weight, some people just do intermittent fasting without they don't have a particular goal of losing weight. They're just doing it just to stay fit. But there are other people that do it with the goal. Their sole aim is to lose weight. Now, number one thing you are going to be doing is you are going to be consistent with your schedule. And I hope you know there are different schedules when it comes to intermittent fasting. So you are going to choose the one that works perfectly well for you, and you're going to stick with that. So there are different methods. I know of three, which I'm going to talk about now. We have the 16:8 method. That is to say, you are going to fast for 16 hours and eat for 8 hours. You're going to choose the most convenient timing for you. Some people prefer to start it up from their lunch time, but make sure that it's convenient for you. What I'm saying is, you can't be working, you know that your kind of work is very demanding and tasking and requires physical energy. You will now go for morning. You start, maybe you work from 8 to like 2. I feel like you can't start from 8 to 2. You can do breakfast if you are working, but it's different if you are not working, or maybe your kind of work doesn't demand too much of physical energy. So you just do something that works well, something that works very well for you. All right, so we have the 16:8 method where you fast for 16 hours and you eat for 8 hours. Now we have 5:2 method of intermittent fasting. So this one is you eat normally, for 5 days out of the week. Then for 2 days you restrict your calories, the intake of calories for 2 days. So that's 5:2. Not like you completely cancel out, you don't take calories at all. You take calories, but you will reduce the calorie intake for these 2 days. Yeah, so that is how that works. Third method is alternate day fasting. For alternate day fasting, you alternate the days which you eat normal food, the days which you completely fast, and the days with which you take calories. You control your calorie intake, because at the end of the day, it's the calorie, too much calories, that is even the problem, and that is what we are trying to curb, right? So that is for alternate day fasting. And the last method is eat method. Eat method. So this one is you fast for a whole 24 days per week. You can do it once or twice a week. Those are the methods of intermittent fasting. Now, over to the most interesting part of this topic: why your intermittent fasting doesn't seem to be working, and you are worried. Why is this person? I started this thing. This girl told me it's intermittent fasting, but how come it's not working for me? Number one thing I want you to know is, most times, in fact, I feel like intermittent fasting does not work just alone on its own. You don't need intermittent fasting alone, especially if you plan to lose so much weight. I don't think intermittent fasting can get that job done and done fast for you. So what will help you is intermittent fasting with a little bit of activity, physical activity. So while you are fasting, you're not going just going to relax because oh you are fast. I'm doing intermittent fasting. No, it can help lose weight, but it will not. You will not achieve the result as quickly as combining it with physical activity. Two is consistency. You need to be consistent with whatever schedule it is that you choose to work with. Whether important thing that makes intermittent fasting not to be working is during your window period. All right, the window period, the time which you eat, that time which you eat, that time is not the time that you pack all the food and eat. No. So that's the mistake so many people make. So because you've been fasting the whole time, now it's time for you to eat. You now the food that you're already packing to eat is there's no difference. It's just like breakfast, lunch, and dinner like that you've been trying to avoid. So what's the essence? So when you are fasting, all right, that window period, just control your diet, portion control. Even though you are fasting, what is preferred is veggies, vegetables, fiber. Meals that are rich in fiber are very good. They are very, very good. So do not overeat during your window period. Don't overeat. I want to notice. Keep yourself hydrated. You are going to be hungry, yeah, but you have to keep yourself hydrated. Make sure that you are not thirsty. Keep drinking water. Stay hydrated. It helps a lot. Inadequate sleep. Please, in as much as you are practicing intermittent fasting, make sure that you are getting enough sleep because inadequate sleep has a way of altering your metabolism and it can also affect the weight loss journey. Once it's time for you to go to bed, try and get good sleep. Okay. Now, another thing that can make your intermittent fasting not to work is if you are on some medications and of course certain health conditions can make you not to lose weight or like diabetes. If you're on insulin, these are concerns that you should discuss with your doctor. Hormonal imbalance. Yeah, hormonal imbalance. Before embarking on weight loss or on a weight loss journey, understand these things. Be sure that your hormonal system is balanced. You don't have, issues there. Another important factor I want people to notice: emotional support. If you are used to eating with your friends and family, people are always around, and you want to embark on intermittent fasting, and in that house they are cooking food, it's going to be very difficult. So at this point, any point in time that you are embarking on this journey of weight loss via intermittent fasting, your family, they will need to support you. Your husband will need to support you if you are the is the lady that is going for it, the wife is going for is trying to lose weight. Your spouse has to be supportive. Your family members, they have to be supportive. You can't be going on a weight loss journey and everywhere they are frying chicken, turkey, they are cooking with kaya, they are cooking. So it's going to be very difficult. So at this point, put yourself in a space where you are able to concentrate. This is very, very tasking. It is very difficult. I'm telling you that it is difficult. So you're not going to put yourself on that spot for temptation to get to you. You're going to flee. I think this should be the last when it comes to things that you do wrong. Unrealistic expectations. Hey. Because you see somebody losing 10 kg in 1 month, you raise the expectations for yourself. You forget that your body and that person's body are not the same. They are not the same. And you also forget that most times when it has to do with weight loss, not everybody will come out and tell you the truth. I don't know if you understand. It's not everybody that will come out and tell you how long, especially if they want to market their products, they will not come out and be open with you. So give yourself time. Don't give yourself those unrealistic expectations that you want to. Don't expect to see results immediately, like in a snap of fingers. No, that is not how weight loss works. Weight loss is not like, there's not like skincare that immediately you start. Even skincare self, you apply and you give yourself some time. So you're just going to keep expectations aside if you are going on a weight loss journey. Keep expectations aside, just go with the flow. As long as you are getting it right, you will definitely get there. Don't forget, somebody's destination is not your destination. No. Before you do something and that will lead you somewhere, and don't stay too hungry because you want to. Don't starve yourself. Fasting is different from starving. Fasting, don't I said fasting, not starving, because you want to lose the weight by force. You might just get into a state of hypoglycemia, and that is a problem on its own. So give yourself time. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.